to Good Vibes Goddess Tarot. So I'm gonna do a general collective reading. So take the parts that resonate with you and leave the rest. But before I get started, I'm going to cleanse the energy. So if you have headphones on, turn it down real fast. Okay. So let's see what we have here. A good tree can't bear bad fruit, and a bad fruit can't bear good fruit. Rephrase that, my bad. It says a good tree cannot bear bad fruit, and a bad tree cannot bear good fruit. That's Matthew 7. And then we have, do not choose chemistry over character, because chemistry would not wake up at 3 a.m. to console you in your hardest grief. Sparks stop flying when life becomes riddled with reality. Then from Joan Rivers, we have, listen, I wish I could tell you it gets better, but it doesn't get better. You get better. Then we have 4 grounds of Christian divorce, which is adultery, addiction, abuse, and abandonment. You can find the evidence and the proof in Matthew 5:32, 19, Matthew 19:9, and 1 Corinthians 7:15. If you think I'm lying, I'm not. And it's abuse of any kind. Verbal, emotional. You get it. Alright, because nothing good could come out of it. It's a bad tree. It's going to give you bad fruit. Then we have, just because I don't react doesn't mean I didn't notice. And it came out with, she's not toxic, bro. You made her like that. Now you think that she's not toxic, bro. You made her like that. Now you think that she's crazy. Your decision reflect her actions. Check yourself. Which is a form of abuse. You see, grounds of divorce. It didn't even literally have to be a divorce. It could just be like you in a relationship. It could just simply be like breaking up with the person. Then we have, please stop saying you're ugly. You're literally the cutest human alive. Then we have, narcissists rewrite history to escape accountability. You're not crazy. See? That's coming out twice. You're not the crazy one. They are. And then we have, I love rumors. I always found out amazing things about myself I didn't know. You probably did some shit you didn't even know you did. This is gonna be amazing, bro. Right, and then we have you deserve to be with someone whose effort never ends, even after they have you. And this narcissist will not do that for you. Next, we have round and round. See, if you get a relationship with this person, if you're trying to continue being in a commitment with this narcissistic person, you're just gonna be like going round and round with this like abuse, abandonment, adultery, abuse, abandonment. It's like it's gonna go round and round. They're not gonna ever take accountability for it. It's not gonna bring nothing but bad fruits. Nothing's gonna grow from it. And you probably notice that you're just not doing anything to it. You're just becoming numb to it, and that doesn't make it okay. Right? And then we have co-create. If you stay long enough to like actually like conceive with this person, to have a child with this person, it's not gonna. I'm not saying that your child is gonna be the bad fruit, right? You're unhappy because the relationship is not. You're frustrated with the relationship, and as a result, your child will kind of sort of have a similar relationship because that's what the relationship it grew up in, right? With mom and dad that way, and or the frustration is going to be taken out on that child, and it's not really their fault. Which could be, see, bad fruit, just bad results is what it means. And then we have truth be told. And then, okay, see, I have narcissists here. The child will either pick up the narcissistic tendencies due to the narcissistic parent, and if they exhibit those traits, then of course that parent will tend and care for the child, and it will be its favorite. Let's say you have multiple kids, that child will be its favorite because it has similar traits as them, right? They wouldn't see what they're doing as a problem because they do it too. Now, if they start telling the truth or see through the truth, that narcissistic parent gonna push that kid away and no longer gonna be its favorite because it see through all its lies and tricks and tactics. And then we have unfinished symphony. Right? It's going to continue going round and round and round because it's unfinished. They don't know what's the end game here. They don't really have an end game. Then we have exchanging gifts. Nope, that made it worse. Right? And then we have why. Right? Because I was trying to figure out why y'all exchanging gifts. Maybe it's somebody's birthday or an anniversary. I don't know. But y'all just gonna keep going round and round, or they're gonna continue dancing around the truth so they can continue prolonging and getting time to work on this symphony when there's really no end to it. They don't, like I said before, they don't have an end game. And the things that they're saying is nonsense. And they have time clean it up. Right? It's time to clean it up. All those rumors and lies that they said or they spread, it's time for the truth to be told, and the truth is coming out. Then you have time to go. And now they leaving because narcissists can't face the truth or take accountability. And if the rumors are trying to say that you were a bad fruit and you were the cause and stuff like that of why things went south, then why every relationship they're in after goes south? Like they're like they seem to be the common denominator, you know? So they have to take accountability for that. Where they trying to blame everybody else for their decision rather than reflecting on their actions kind of thing. Right? It's time for them to clean up their actions, you to clean up and heal from this narcissistic relationship or partnership or whatever this is and let it go and move on. And we have service. Where you do a service to yourself. Okay? Alright, we have, and that's a service is on orange, and orange is your sacral chakra. Is how you feel about yourself. That's what they do, a service for you to yourself, and taking care of yourself and loving yourself. It benefits other people, that everybody else that comes in contact with you. So let's say before, when you unhealed and stuff like that, and you angry, and let's say you hungry and stuff like that, you're not gonna be in a good cherry kiki and ha mood because you hungry. You're gonna be hangry and something like that. Whereas after you fed yourself, you eating and stuff like that, you're good. You more in a better mood and stuff like that. You did a service to other people coming in contact with you because they wouldn't have met that hangry person, because they would have, that would have been their first impression of you, and then be like, oh no, she mad mean and stuff like that, so they're gonna keep it away. But it's like, you weren't actually mean, you was just hungry, you know. Then we have impartial, which is a gray card, was meant to be your crown chakra. Like I just said, but like being impartial, like some people, like their first impression is literally how, like, is who they are, but sometimes it's like a certain situation or something happened that, you know, you probably didn't like meet them at at a good time or something like that. You gotta be also like be able to be understanding and stuff like that, be impartial, and realize that even if somebody have an attitude and taking their attitude out on you, that doesn't mean that now you go be upset and take your attitude on somebody else. And it's just like they were trying to use you as a mirror, and you didn't do anything to them. So now because they having a bad day, they want you to have a bad day too. And it's just like, nah, just stay impartial to it. You didn't do anything to this person to deserve this abuse or deserve this mistreatment. So why do you care? You know, just brush it. I would say laugh it off and just be like, all right, and just walk away. Like, it really doesn't matter. Because that's saying more about them than it does about you. Because, like, for one, it seems like it will look like they like very immature, right? Lashing out, can't handle their feelings or have like their feelings under control and stuff like that. And right, with that cleaning up, they can't take accountability from this, so they can't clean up their own messes and stuff like that. So they lash out. And it's very like childish and immature. Whereas you can just, rather than lashing, like fighting immaturity with immaturity, you can just be mature and be like, alright, and walk away. Like you realize this person's immature and do like little immature things, just like whatever, you go do you. Then we have forgiveness. And it's a purple card, which is your third eye, which is your intuition, your psychic abilities. But forgiveness is also for you, rather than it being for the other person. Like, you have to forgive yourself for the mistakes that you made. They're like self-forgiveness and stuff like that. The mistakes you made in the past and stuff like that. Reflect on it and and incorporate it into your life. Because like, now that you know better, you can do better and stuff like that. Like cleaning this up and letting it go and moving on and moving forward, rather than being stuck on this, going round and round with something and building with somebody that you know isn't going to lead anywhere or end anywhere. Like, there's no end to it. There's no end game here. It's not like you're going to get married, like if you have a family, it's not like they plan to have a family or wanted to have one with you or something like that. It just happened pretty much. And you just, like I said here, like, you deserve to be with somebody that even while they with you, they could continue, like, caring for you and catering for you, making that effort to build with you and build the connection and stuff like that. And we have dependency, which is another purple card. Rather than like seeking, like, depending on other people, you also can depend on yourself and stuff like that. And then, oh, we have two yellow cards. That's nice. So we have joy and enlightenment. All right, starting to wake up to the truth and realize, like, probably those codependent relationships that you have, and releasing those, cleaning those up, and letting those go to find some sort of peace and joy in your life. Because the yellow is all about your solar plexus, and your solar plexus is about taking action and success in your confidence as well. And then we have completion. Right, letting those things that no longer serve you come to an end, cleaning those up and letting it go, and moving on forward. Then we have gossip. Right, with those rumors, it's time to clean up those rumors and let the truth be told. And then either way, like, you doing you, even if those people is gossiping and spreading rumors, when somebody see you and let's say, like, they say there's a rumor out there that's saying that you have like 5 kids, right? And they see you and it don't look like you had a kid a day in your life, and they ain't never see you with a kid. You don't post no kid. You don't talk about no kid. It's just like, what are you talking about? Had a kid with who? Like, it's that kind of thing. Like, it's like, why they're spreading these rumors and and lying and gossiping and slandering is because they don't want to take accountability for how things ended, or the fact that they're the reason why things won't move forward. And why they're getting left behind. They don't want to admit it. And we have self-worth. Okay, so they try to spread gossip, lies, and rumors that will, so probably like in hopes that it gets back to you. Because before, remember, we kept having bullies pop up, trying to embarrass you and stuff like that. So you don't feel like you're worthy or deserving of love, or deserving of somebody that will love you the way that Spirit intended you to be loved. And even like I said before, do a service to yourself, right? Self-worth, doing a service for you, forgiving you, self-forgiveness, and like being dependable on yourself, like trusting yourself. And knowing that whatever these, like, if somebody lying or spreading these rumors and stuff like that, you don't have to defend yourself. It just say a lot more about them than it does to you, about you. It's just like it's like you clearly spent time, right? Time to go, like, while I was out here focusing on me, working on me, you sat here and spent the time to think about little old me to come up with this lie to spread around in hopes that it would get back to me so I could be upset. For what? You know, is the reason behind it, the intention behind it. And we have miracle. Right? The truth is going to come out, and it's going to be a miracle. When everybody find things out and find out this person is a liar. And people are going to start seeing them a different way. Where they thought you were the bad tree, now they see that you was actually the good tree, and this person was the bad tree, and they was the bad fruit. And you pretty much, I would say you dodged the bullet because you probably was around us with this person, associated with this person, connected with this person at some point in time. But it was like, once you realize what they on, like, realize nothing will come of this, or it's going to go round and round, it didn't make any sense, you let it go and, you know, walked away from it while they're still stuck in it. You already moved on, focus on your self-worth, growing with love, or focus on your goals and your connection. whereas they still focusing on you, right? And that's it. Like I said before, that says a lot more about them than it does you. Oh, still got more. Then we have impatient. Right? It's a blue card, which is your throat chakra. So this person might speak very like lash out, like I said before, like being very immature. And that's why they were spreading these rumors, because they're immature. And then we have destiny. But I don't say it was like they was meant to spread these rumors and these lies, but it's like if they didn't do this, it's like to it's time to let go and just clean up. It's like if they didn't do something very drastic to you, right? You probably would never let them grow. You wouldn't continue going round and round with them. And Spirit is like, no. We keep trying to tell you this person is not for you, but you keep taking them back. And then this person going to continue to do more and more damage to you as much as you allow them. And now it's time to clean it up with this enlightenment, and you're starting to see that and clean it up. It was like, yeah, no, I can't allow you to keep doing this to me and to my life, and even to my emotions and my feelings, right? And right, because it's like not only are they like affecting your like day-to-day life, they're also affecting how you feel about yourself. And if you already had low self-worth, like it's getting lower because of this person. It's damn near non-existent because of this person. And it was like where before it probably was like out of 10, which was okay because we can go up from there if this person's bringing you down. And it's like you gotta let go of this anchor, right? You was destined to learn this lesson, pretty much. Not this person was destined to lie about you and stuff like that. It's just they're just doing what they known to do, which is be a liar. And then we have married, sweet love, couple, dependency. In my head, I was thinking they might try to marry you, but then my phone did a whole confirmation. So they might ask you to marry them. And if that happens, it will be a very codependent relationship. And then we have idea, your inspiration, suggestion, and vision. Or like put the idea of marriage in your head to try to keep you around, but they really have no intention of marrying you. Right? The end game is to just prolong it every time. They're just going to continue putting it off. Then we have conflict, differences, disposition, and quarrel. So let's say y'all get engaged now. You be like, all right, we're gonna get married next year, June, right? So June comes, and like you have everything set, like you already found the place and stuff like that, and June start coming, y'all start arguing, and it was like, you know what? If this is how things are gonna be, then maybe we should put off the wedding. We shouldn't get married in to maybe like a next year when things are better and stuff like that. Or they could just simply like break up with you at that point in time, and it's just like they always gonna either do something to like prolong it, push it back, and make like we get it. And then we have triumph with success, victory, and accomplishment. Right? They're trying to use the conflict or the chaos to get their way. Then we have sweet dreams, satisfaction, comfortable, lazy day. It's like either way, they still gonna be sleeping good at night. They don't really care because they still win. It's either the wedding get pushed off, they don't really have the intention of marrying you, so but they can still be around you and stuff like that, and you're still loyal to them. So it's still a win-win situation for them. Whereas you sitting here struggling and suffering and being tied to somebody that don't really care for you. And then we have accident, danger, caution, incident, injury. And then we have confinement, captivity, tolerance, unfreedom. Okay, let me finish reading the rest before I say what I want to say. Then we have natural disaster, risk, frustration, and survive. Then we have care, parenthood, patron, support. And then we have indulgence, interaction, joy, friendliness. Then we have homelessness, failure, capsway, poor. Then we have blessing, fulfillment, well-being, enlightenment. What the hell? And then we have commitment, bonding, obstacle, contract. Then we have fury, offensive, madness, unpleasantness. Okay, so with the sweet dreams, what I was gonna say, what I was saying, with then we had accident, confinement. Something's gonna happen, right? Or you thought everything was gonna be all sweet, fine, and dandy. This person was gonna be a blessing, right? And you accidentally commit to this person, or like I said before, if it's like a baby, it wasn't intentional. They didn't like intentional. They might make it seem like it was an accident, but it was actually on purpose, right? That could also happen, right? To try to get you to marry them, commit to them in some way, shape, or form with this confinement. And then we have commitment here, right? So they can always be indulged by you, taken care of by you in any way, shape, or form. Like if they homeless and stuff like that, they know that they have a place to go because they're the father of your child or stuff like that. And that's that one. So with fury and then marriage, it could be like if y'all are married or y'all in a relationship or commitment, that here it doesn't feel like a relationship or a partnership. It feels like an imprisonment, right? With this confinement, um, like you're stuck and you don't want to be stuck, and it's frustrating, and you don't feel satisfied there, and with the idea then confine like commitment. gonna say the idea of you being committed to this person make you sick, because that popped in my head, but I don't want to. That's kind of mean. But it's like you blocked or stuck. You can't, like a creative block kind of thing. And then we have conflict and blessing. Like, yeah, this person is blocking your blessings and stuck in your blessings, right? You, with this impulsive and accident, like you accidentally like signed something impulsively, like committed to somebody impulsively, stuff like is you did some, and it's now time to see the error of your ways and forgive yourself, right? Realize that you can't always be so impatient. And then we have triumph, homeless. They want to see you homeless, right? And they want to win, right? They want to be with this gossip. They want you to be like the butt of the joke, right? They don't want to see you winning. They don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you with a blessing or anything like that. They want to see you homeless, poor, struggling, of being a failure. And that's what helped them sleep good at night, right? And right, that's how like that's the lies that they tell them to help them sleep good at night. And then with this accident and care, it's like if anything where with this dependency, if anything would have happened to them, you would have took care of them with no problem. But if anything would have happened to you, they wouldn't have done the same thing. You would have had to take care of yourself and pretty much them in a way. Right? Now we have the Magician reverse and the Wheel of Fortune. So with this enlightenment, right, that came up twice, it's like you're now seeing through this false person, this magician, this narcissistic person, this trickster. You're now seeing through their illusions. The tables are now turning, right? Things are no longer in their favor. And that could be why they're upset. And then we have the Knight of Wands reverse. Like not trying to put like not fighting or putting up a fight and hiding away. And stuff like that. Being like when it's like cowering away. Then we have the Five of Wands reverse with that conflict and fury, right? Trying to keep you stuck in something, or they're gonna be like a fight or some way, shape, or form. Like if you don't, let's say they hurt themselves and you don't care, or you ask why or how or stuff like that. It's just they will try to make it, rather than explaining why or how they hurt themselves. Let's say why they hurt themselves, because I want to say how, but it's like why they hurt themselves. They did it for attention, but they can't tell you that because it's meant to look like an accident when it's really wasn't. Because I keep looking at accident and natural disaster, like it wasn't. It was supposed to be an accident, but it ended up worse than what it was supposed to be, kind of thing. Then we have the Two of Wands reverse, right? Because the Five of Wands is about conflict and fighting. So let's say it started off as like play fighting and stuff like that, or even like in wrestling, right? But in the before it was fake. It was like fake hitting and stuff like that. But at some point in time, like there were actual true incidents, right, where people got hurt, and you know they had to take a little break. They couldn't move forward and stuff like that. But the Two of Wands. But the Two of Wands being here in reverse is like if you have bad intentions or you have simply no intentions at all with this impulsiveness, you're doing things all willy-nilly and things are just gonna fall apart because you're not thinking things through. Because he's trying to climb up the rock. You're not looking at which rock is stable enough for you to to grab on to move forward, which is why you grabbed on a bad rock and you're falling down. And then we have the Empress and the Three of Swords reverse. So the trickster could be trying to lie and tell everybody that you are homeless, heartbroken, poor, for failure, um, begging for money and stuff like that, struggling. When in all honesty, you found your self-worth, so you're very abundant and you're very caring, and you're no longer dealing with this person or caring for this person. You let it go, where they're still holding on to it. So therefore, they haven't healed from this broken heart that they're dealing with, and you have. So you, and then the Magician reverse compared to the Empress is just like, it doesn't it can't, you can't compete when you don't compare, kind of thing. So that's what's like, the tables are turning. The lies that they're telling, the truth is now coming out, and people are seeing who's really the trickster, who's really the liar, who's really the problem. And it's like they trying to set this intention to come towards you, but then it's just like, if she was the problem, she was just such this natural disaster like you said she is, why are you trying to go back to her? Why are you trying to like get to her, kind of thing? And they will never admit to the fact that they was the reason why the relationship didn't go the way it needed to, because they didn't care for you the way that you should have been cared for. They didn't. Their actions pretty much represented, I want to be single, so you let them be single, kind of thing. Then we have the Ace of Swords reversed. Like, they won't tell the truth. And then as the Empress, you're already balanced and stable within, so you already know the truth. So you don't even need this person to come in and try to give you any type of sense of closure, because you already moved on. You healed yourself. Right? We have the Three of Wands reverse. Right? They trying to come in and trying to move forward, but they can't move forward. All the options are closed because they won't even come in and tell the truth. They're trying to lie and manipulate and spread rumors and stuff like that. Probably like in hopes that you wouldn't hear, like probably in the beginning, right? But they were spreading the rumors. They was hoping that they get back to you, right? And now that they see that you're doing good, right, and they're struggling and they need help, now they want to come to you and use that kind, good heart that you have. Don't tell you the fact that they were spreading all these lies and rumors, because they know if they do that, then they won't have an opportunity to come in, and you won't work with them, you won't talk to them or anything like that. But in all honesty, you wasn't going to do that anyways, because you already know that this person is not going to tell you the truth. They don't have good intentions for you, and nothing good will come out of working with this person. Like we have here, just ends in anger, fury, and stuff like that. Right, and then we have the Eight of Wands reverse, but you won't be able to move forward. Working with this person or being committed to this person in any way, shape, or form, you be stuck. You can't move forward, and that's what they want. They want that. With this Wheel of Fortune upright, they want things to not be, like I said over here, they want you to be poor. So they probably already know, like, oh, if I be around them and distract them, they won't be able to move forward. They're going to be so stuck on me and focus on me, I can take everything that they have, right? And tell them I'm going to marry them, or I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, when I'm not. And just persistently hide away and cower away from the problems until I'm the only option they have left and all opportunities are closed to them. And even if we fight, that's fine, that's okay, because they can function in the chaos and stuff like that. And they don't mind, because with the Two of Wands reverse next to the, like, they wasn't expecting or prepared for you to heal from this heartbreak, right? With this over here, just because I didn't say anything doesn't mean I didn't notice. They didn't expect you to heal from that, right? So if you leave, it's like, right, this completion, you're not like what they do after it is like you didn't realize it was that kind of person. You didn't expect them to be that kind of person. But now that you see them for who they are, is it helps you free yourself and move forward. And then we have the King of Pentacles reverse. So somebody that's very materialistic and superficial, thinking money is power, trying to buy their way out of anything, or bribe their way out of anything. And then we have the Six of Cups reverse and the Mother of Swords, which is the Queen of Swords reverse. So like negative nostalgia, negative regret, and not being able to see clearly because you're so focused and stuck on the past. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles reverse. So being very codependent to somebody or on a certain thing. Okay. Right? So with the Nine of Pentacles being in reverse, you're not self-reliant or self-independent. You have to depend on somebody and stuff like that, making it very codependent. And then we have the Eight of Cups reverse. So something from your past coming back to you, or walking towards your past. And then we have the King of Swords reverse. So now with the Queen and King of Swords being out here, you could say like it's a couple or a partnership. Is like but what I'm getting is like if they go low, you go low too, right? But with these rainbows being here, right? And it's like it's very toxic. I can tell you that much. And it's with this Ace of Swords being reversed, and of course the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords both hold the Ace of Swords. Like if they don't speak their truth to you, you're not speaking your truth. And it's like that. It shouldn't matter if they speak their truth because you already know they're a liar. You have to do what's best for you. And if that's leaving and walking away from this situation, then do that. Speak your truth. Like they don't have to accept it and validate it in any way, shape, or form, because they're not going to take accountability for it. But that doesn't mean that your feelings aren't valid. Whatever, it doesn't mean that what they didn't happen. You know, it's just they're not gonna like admit it. They're not gonna speak their truth. They're not gonna talk the truth or speak the truth because they don't want gossip to get out or make them look a certain way, so they rather you look away. And rather than fueling fire with the flames, like they spreading gossip, you start spreading gossip. It's just like it's just best to walk away and leave it. Right, and then we have song "It Feels Good to Be Me." Right, with that self-worth being here, they don't, like I said before, they don't want you to stand in your self-worth. They don't want you to feel comfortable with yourself. They don't want you to love yourself, care for yourself, realize that you are worthy and deserving of love. Worthy and deserving of a love better than this person can give you. And then we have a Queen of Cups, somebody that will tell you the truth, is very intuitive, nurturing, and talented, and very fair, creative, and supportive, very loving and compassionate, and emotionally mature, and very empathetic and balanced in their emotions and stuff like that. Right, like I said, with this Empress being here, you heal from this heartbreak. Like you will be balanced and emotionally mature from this person. So it's like if they go low, you won't go lower. You just be like, I'm not playing this pissing contest with you. Because for what? Right? You're not hurting my feelings. You're hurting yourself. You played yourself, kind of thing. And then we have At Least We Tried. Breakup, loss, guilt, attempt, defeat, pain, despair, new horizons coming, allowing yourself to heal and recover. Oh, the funny thing is, right? Because from the other day, it came out like this, right? When I was done with it, and then here it says, right, the poison made to kill Cusco's poison. That's poison. And that's from Cusco, the Cusco's new school, right? And then we have Fortune favors the brave, and you know Yzma and Kronk was always out here trying to poison Cusco, right? They always tried and attempted, and then I think at some point Cusco was like, "Why would I drink the poison? No one is going to turn me into some thing, um, some type of animal." And da 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 da. And then Cusco, no, Kronk was just like, "You know how much like effort it takes and time it takes for me to create the potion and da 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 da. Like at least you can do is drink it. Like I don't want to make them. I know I keep telling her that you're not gonna fall for it, but she keeps saying that you're gonna fall for it. That kind of is like, at least we tried. At least he tried, kind of thing, right?" And then Uzma wasn't trying to take Kronk's suggestions, and he was frustrated too. And then we have 444 protection. The universe and your spirit guides are protecting you. Then we have clear mind, ready for execution and breakthrough. And then we have Emperor, natural leader, respect, confidence, self-sufficient, independent, and self-controlled. Right? So, where they might be trying to paint the illusion or spreading lies and rumors and gossip, trying to say, like, you are not this self-reliant person, not this self-sufficient person, and stuff like that. Right? Because this is the Wild Unknown Tarot. And I don't normally take it in the reverse, but that's how I was told to take it out today. So it's just like, like I said before, this person is very manipulative. But this being here, they're manipulative of the truth. They won't tell you the truth or anything like that. And they remember, like, in the past, they was able to, like, get things, let's say, like, things will fly over your head and stuff like that. So the lies that they would tell you, they was able to tell the most stupidest of lies or dumbest things because you weren't, like, put it together. You couldn't, like, I won't say think for yourself with the self-sufficient here. Like, you needed somebody else to draw the, like, make the connections for you or stuff like that. And they took advantage of that. The other, like, try to buy. You ever watch Riverdale, where Hiram, anytime he, like, fucks somebody over and Veronica finds out he just got her, like, a pearl necklace or some shit like that? They just did that with this indulgent. They just, trying to buy you off or something like that. Not actually said sorry. And then we have the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands reversed with no love, commitment for riches, relationship based on money, lack of passion, and creating a legacy. Or if they do get you pregnant, what I say is, like, it might just be an accident. It could be an accident, but might also be intentional, so they can have, like, an heir, something that can keep them in your life, but also, like, keep them here, keep them around, kind of thing. And then we have the King of Pentacles. And, like, who's doing this? The King of Pentacles is doing it. Try and take your kindness for a weakness. That's why the Queen of Swords could be reversed. Like, before you saw the innocence and gave everybody the benefit of the doubt, and they took advantage of that, right? You didn't use your discernment or anything like that, and they took advantage of that. And then we have the heartbreak, pain, loss, glass heart, easily wounded. right? Being easily sensitive, easily no hurt or offended. And then we have the Three of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Friends, community, village, celebration, party, support, blessings, family, picnic, party, security, enjoying success with soul, family, and or tribe. And then we have the Ten of Swords with betrayal, ambush, didn't see it coming, unknown, treachery, disloyalty, stabbed in the back. And if you ask me, it was overkill. So, with this, it feels good to be me, and then this betrayal. Like I said before, they trying to affect your how you feel about yourself, how you care for yourself, your self love, your confidence. Um, you probably didn't notice, see it, or expect it. With this gossip, that could also be what they're gossiping about, telling a whole bunch of people, um, trying to paint you off in a different way, in a different light than what you actually are. And it's like a group of people that who knows you know that that's not who you are. And that's what this, at least be trying, like trying to hurt your heart and stuff like that. You're not gonna allow somebody that you know to be a liar to really pretty much hurt you. Pretty much, it's like if you're a liar, it's like no matter what lie you say, I know it's a lie. So why would it hurt my feelings? Because it's a lie. Why would I be hurt by a lie? That makes no sense. And unless it's the truth, then you would be hurt. But then it's just like, why you? I mean, sometimes the truth hurts, but Lizzo. But but if you accept it and realize that yeah, you made some mistakes and other people made some mistakes, and you forgive yourself for those mistakes, and now that you know better, you start doing better. It's just like, okay, I was dumb before, but I've realized my mistakes and I know now, but you're still dumb. So what's your excuse? Kind of thing. Like, so it is what it is. But with this 444, like they're trying to protect you from this manipulative King of Pentacles that's trying to bring in this offer, trying to present themselves to be stable when it's like, no, they're really just power hungry and manipulative and trying to get you to be in a commitment with them or to be in a marriage or a partnership with them. But there is no love in no way, shape, or form, and love will not grow there. And then we have T with truth, time, terms, tactics, telephone, team, technology. The T. And then we have the Empress again. Right, but with the moon being there, I said she's very intuitive, but we also have here, right? Very intuitive Empress, grounded and stable within herself and her psychic abilities, and trusting herself, trusting her intuitions, listening to her intuition. And telekinesis, telepath kind of thing, like listening to those intuition and those messages that's being delivered to you. Then we have spiritual judgment, divine stepping in, and spiritual guidance. Right? Like I said before, they're trying to protect you from this person, get you away from this person, calling judgment on it, wrapping it up like, nah, this gotta end. Whatever they plotting or scheming, right? That they're gonna try to make it look like an accident. Like spirit's like, yeah, no, jail. Like it's time. Like it's gonna end poorly because that was your intention. Negative and bad intentions. Right? And then we have the King of Swords. So it's like they're gonna try to come in and be like this King of Swords, like King of Pentacles, feeling like they stable and grounded. They got like everything together, right? They're gonna try to come in, make it seem like they telling you the truth, when it's their version of the truth that they want you to know. So, like I said before, with this gossip, they probably in the beginning wouldn't spread gossip, and for it to get back to you, you could be upset and you can talk to them, right? But none of the I won't say none of the gossip ever got back to you. You probably know that this person is gossiping about you and talking crap about you, but you don't really care to know what they're saying or stuff like that, because like I said before, it's just lies. And now they're actually happy that the fact that they didn't get back to you, because now it makes it more easier for them to come in and talk to you, because you don't know all the shit that they were saying out here in the streets when they were dragging your name through the mud. And they're not gonna tell you that they was out here dragging your name in the mud. I'm gonna tell you that from now. And then we have King of Wands, pretty much with like King Midas, with the golden touch and stuff like that. Unforgivable. People want people to be falling at their feet. Golden touch, vain, self-centered, lazy, manipulative, and proud. Right? They want people to be throwing themselves at them, chasing them and stuff like that. And then we have Sagittarius with generous, idealistic, optimistic, curious, adventurous, honest, and intelligent, and daydreaming. The full moon is about to be enough. Sagittarius. And then we have Libra with diplomatic, fair-minded, cooperative, reconciliation, generous, balanced, peaceful, and social. Okay, with Sagittarius being here, it was just normally like the Archer, and then Judgment being here with this Libra, which is normally like we have here with the scales. Judgment is here to balance out the scales and to take an action, and that's its goal and its determination, to balance out the scales for things to be fair, so you can start being optimistic in your life again. You don't live in the past and be stuck in the past. So you can start talking to other people and meeting other people. And then we have a couple long-term security, supportive, loyalty, having a stable future, set in stone, and protective. Right, this person trying to get you to be committed in a loveless marriage. Spirit's like, no, you will have a marriage that has love, that is protected. That you, it's saying this person trying, like I said before, trying to get you to be in a loveless marriage, but just be all about kids and longevity and stuff like that, money and looks and stuff like that. Spirit's like, no. Nah. They will have love. They will have love in their life. Their partner is gonna love them. Their partner will protect them. Their partner is going to support them. Their partner is going to be everything that you weren't to this person, because that's what they deserve. They don't deserve to be in a loveless relationship or loveless marriage with you. They didn't do anything to deserve that, right? But the scales being here. And then we have message with the page, news, notes, and communication. Right? That's literally the message. Right? Everything this person is wishing for you or hoping for you or lying or gossiping about you, you will have the opposite. And then we have the Knight of Swords. It could be the King of Swords. Seeing how I slipped it, right? With your armor and stuff like that. You're ready for war. You're ready to defend yourself. You don't mind being sarcastic. Some people might call you seeing that you closed off, but you had to defend yourself and put on this hard exterior to defend yourself from not only this person, but everybody that they try to send your way to bring you down or talk about you and stuff like that, or try to recruit you back in their little circle. Right? You have your armor on, you ready to go, you ready to fight. And then we have somebody studying, researching, and looking for like something. So we have evidence and we have gathering. Tired of completion. But two people working together, right? This person might be gathering the information, looking, gathering the books, right? The information, and then bringing it back to this person down here for them to read on it and gather information to try to come in and make a whole new plan and stuff like that. And then we have the Queen of Wands, taking action and moving on and moving forward. So while they sitting here trying to study your actions and your movements, how to defeat you, or how to how to defeat you or how to bring you down, they can't, cause you like always two steps ahead, but your intuition is telling you like, oh, this is what they're doing, this is what they're trying to do. So they would never be able to like get one up on you or anything like that. And then we have the Five of Cups, right? Worried, mourning, loss, despair, guilt, depression, burying away feelings and tragic memories, emotional loss, isolation. Positivity is around the corner. Allow yourself to grieve and consume. Right? They don't want you to be able to move and take actions. They want you to be in this despair, guilt, feeling unworthy energy, right? Feeling defeated and stuff like that. That's what they wanted for you. And Spirit just like, joke's on you. They're gonna have everything but that. Right, and then we have the World or the Portal, nostalgia, reminiscing. Like you're thinking back on like this old cycle, the past life, how things used to be, and you're mourning the things that you lost and the person that you once were and stuff like that. Cause you had some days where you didn't think that you would make it. You don't know how you made it through or how you got through those days and stuff like that, but you did, right? And then we have that came out with it is the Ten of Pentacles, with stability, tradition, secure, creating a legit like a family, legacy, stuff like that. So, like I said before, and it even landed on what I was saying, like what they wanted you to have like a legacy with them, where it was gonna be like just based on money, no real love or anything like that. You will have the opposite, and then you gotta like think back, like, oh, like if I had stayed with this person, what would my family have been like? And it wouldn't have been the same. You know, it would have not been the same. And then we have the Hangman with spiritual growth, stuck, pause, timeout, trials and tribulation, enlightenment, a different perspective. But seeing with your head being all wrapped up, right? You wouldn't be able to see. They didn't want you to see anything at all. They didn't want you to see clearly, at all. So, like I said before, they won't tell you that they was gossiping about you. They didn't want to. They don't want you to know all that. They don't want you to know that they had somebody stalking. Well, I don't say stalking you, or they were saying here studying your movements. And then we have the Hierophant with the Magician. Alright, with the surprise, trickster, lies, deception, not understanding, psychic message or signs, and conformity and skills. This person is trying to make it seem like their word was law when it wasn't. They can't even keep the things that they say to you that they want you to follow. They can't even follow them themselves. Magician reverse. They're nothing but a trickster. With this grounds for divorce and stuff like that, they would probably try to tell you like, oh, you're supposed to honor the household, the woman's supposed to be submissive to the husband, and da 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 da. Yeah, that's cute. That's all fine and dandy. That's nice. Um, but if you are cheating, okay, abusing drugs and or addicted to drugs, okay, um, and or alcohol, anything that you're abusing in any way, shape, or form, because it says addiction, okay? There's many things that you can be addicted to, and there's a lot of things you can abuse, and a lot of ways you can abuse somebody, and then abandonment. Why will God, Hierophant, okay? Why will God and or Spirit tell you to stay with that person? That makes sense? No, right? Okay. That's what that person will try to get you to do. Another thing, another example, another little story. When Jesus was walking around on earth, he fasted before he was crucified, and the devil came, talked to him, try to even convince him, okay, convince Jesus to break his fast. The devil. You get it? Like, it doesn't make sense. They will try to use things against you, right? Even if it's the Bible, because they will know some parts of the Bible, because Satan was actually a whole angel, but then he tried to overpower God, and God was like, nah, sway. Stop that. Go. Right? And then a lot of people followed him. So a lot of angels follow him and no longer were angels. Of course they're going to know the same Bible because God has the same word. It never changed. He keep his promises. It's the same thing. Same thing he said yesterday going to be the same thing he said today. If he said the sky is going to be blue, the sky is going to be blue. Let there be light, there will be light. Okay? If he says, no more light, there's no more light. Like, it's what he says goes. Right? The spiritual judgment, what he says goes, my guy. Okay? Nobody's touching him. Okay? Nobody can stop that but him. And they're trying to interfere with that. Why? Because this person, this narcissistic person, has a God complex and want to be your God. And they're not even worthy of that. Like, their concept, their pride is mind-boggling to me, because it doesn't look like they bring anything to the table other than problems and chaos and anger. But they want King God treatment. It's confusing. Confusing. Then we have 222 alignment. It's the right path. You're in the right place at the right time. Then we have opportunities and search for your purpose. Right? They try to distract you, lie to you, tell you everything under the book but the truth, so you won't find your purpose. So they can lead you astray. Right, and then we have, now I'm using the After Tarot, which is the the Six of Wands. Right? Well, since I said the Four of Wands, like they see like a victory in dating you or talking to you in some way, shape, or form. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. But the Six of Wands is a victory after a very long battle. So like, you could see this relationship with this person as a fucking battle. And I don't blame you, Sway. Okay? I do not blame you. But it's like, you get out of this battle, you win, you like, alright, I'm done. I'm good. I'm gonna work on myself, right? Start being self-reliant, self-sufficient, and stuff like that. Start depending on me and focusing on me and healing myself, so I don't attract people, this person or people like him anymore, or this girl anymore. And then we have the Chariot, right? Moving on from this adversity. When it moved, like, as slow as it may be, like, you might break up with this person, find a place, do like that, stuff like working towards it until you like completely like gone and away from this person. Right? Because now it went from blue to yellow. Like, the skies are starting to like brighten up a little bit, stuff like that. So it's like, the further you get away from this person, or the more you awaken to this person and cut them out, and the farther and farther you get away from it, the happier you become. And then we have the Lovers. Right, and then there's Raphael on the Angel. So it's like, you start healing from this relationship, you heal from this love. The snake saying slithering away, stuff like this. Um, you're letting go of these karmic traits, these karmic partnerships, and finding your true soul family, and finding those people that's actually your friends rather than just accepting anybody coming in and welcoming them. And then we have the hangman, right? Putting that on pause, taking that on like a little time out, focus on yourself, healing yourself. Because like I said before, now that you know better, you're trying to do better, and it's like you're growing, but you also realize you need to learn and practice and take some time out. So it's like this was a trial and a tribulation that you went through, and now you're making it through that trials, and you're learning through it and learning what, taking the lesson and applying it to your life. Like I said before, which will be healing, looking at how did you attract this person, why you attract this person, and it's like, oh well, I thought we were similar in the beginning because this, and the third. And it's just like, okay, if you healed that, you would have attracted this person or been in this person or give this person this time of day. So work on that, right? And then it's like, you start to realize a lot of other things that you should work on, because then you might attract more negative or karmic people. And if you more you heal that, the less of those people that will be coming into your life. Right, now we have the Queen of Swords, right? Using your discernment and cutting people out. Whereas before you were trying to give people the benefit of the doubt, now you're just like, nah, I know you intentionally did that. Right? And then we have the Strength card. Those people that where their pride is way too high, you can't compromise with them and stuff like that. You can't reconcile with them. You just cutting them out and be like, yeah, no, I see your true colors. You are who you are. A good, like I said before, with this good tree will bear good fruit, and a bad tree will bear bad fruit. You know that the two will never mix. So if you have a good tree and you're near like a bad tree, like there, and your fruits are too close to each other, the fruit can like rub off on your tree and stuff like that, and then you start bearing bad fruits and stuff. So it's like, nah, you're cutting it out. You like, you stay over there, I'll be over here. Okay. But this chariot, you getting in your little car and you moving, you going away, cutting people out and protecting yourself and setting those boundaries, using your discernment. Alright, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles, being self-reliant, self-sufficient, not being codependent on anybody or anyone, providing for yourself, caring for yourself, loving for yourself, and finding your purpose, and not letting anybody tell you what your purpose is or what you deserve or how you what you're worthy and stuff like that. Right? And then we have the Ten of Cups. You being happy with yourself, feeling emotionally fulfilled and content. And then we have the Three of Wands. Right? Opportunities are now coming to you. You're seeking those opportunities and you're excited for those opportunities and seeing what's out there. Then we have the Sun. This is the happiest card of the deck. Right? Shining a light on everything and illuminating things so you can see clearly. Right? Where everything was cloudy before, now you can see clearly. You see through the clouds, you see through the smoke, see through the illusions that they were trying to tell you. And fill your head with a bunch of lies and delusion and confusions. You free yourself from those. Right? And then we have people turned on me, coming against you and conspiring on you. Right? With that gossip, it's like those people, it says a lot more about them than you. It's like you focusing on you, but yet they focusing on you too. It's like they have their own problems in their own life, but yet they're so busy thinking of a lie on you. For what? Because they're jealous, have nothing else better to do, or just simply heartbroken at the fact that you're not there, you're not allowing them to get back in. With this, it feel good to be me and this self-worth. They don't want you to be confident and comfortable with yourself. With this strength, they don't want you to stand in your strength and your power. Like by yourself, you be a leader by your damn self. You lead yourself and not them. That's crazy. Craziness to them. And right, We have a lot of major arcanas here too. And then again, it went backwards because it's Cancer, Gemini, that's Pisces, and then Leo, Leo. Either way, it's like you, like I said before, you moving forward and setting those boundaries. You communicate with people using your discernment, and I'm not saying like you saying things in a mean way, but you saying what needs to be said for you to feel comfortable. You doing what you need to do for you to feel comfortable and secure and at peace with yourself, right? And feel more stable and grounded in yourself and what makes you happy emotionally and physically. You're good with that. You're okay with that. And then those people that's trying to, because now I'm looking at them hugging the line, like trying to tame you or pull you away or distract you from being in alignment, get you to commit to something other than what you're meant to do or what you want to do. You're cutting them off and you're walking away, you're running away, you're riding away, you're going away from these people. And then we have Cat Got Your Tongue, right? So it's like once you know the truth or once you start speaking the truth, all of a sudden they quiet and they mute, right? You taint them. And then it's like they wasn't expecting that. Like I said before over here, like they wasn't expecting for you to protect yourself or for you to see through their lies and their illusions, or to simply walk away, or to heal yourself. Then we have fake, false, twin flame, soulmate. Right, there's lovers being here, right? If they even try to come in and be like, oh, but I'm your soulmate, or we soulmates, or we lovers, we twin flames, we this, we that. Nah, so they just trying to keep you stuck. It's a karmic. A karmic that's trying to keep you stuck in a cycle that, with the Queen of Swords being here, you're already a light, you're already awakened to the truth, to end that karmic cycle, which is why now they're trying to come back to start up that cycle again. And then they're going to try to use emotional manipulation to do it. Be like, oh, remember when da 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 da, remember this, remember that, that was so fun, wasn't it? And it's just like, sure, you know, kind of thing, but just like you already know that the whole thing was fake, it was not real. Then we have baby mama, baby father. So if they come back and you sleep with this person, or you end up getting pregnant with this person, there's no intention to marry you. You're just gonna be their baby mother or their baby father. And then we have can't hold a candle to. And then we have they need to see it to believe it. Play with fire, you will get burnt. And you lack nothing, use what I gave you. Right, with that scram, they don't believe that you're no longer that person, right? So they're trying to compete where they can't compare. So it's like if they trying to come back in and try to play you like they did before, you're no longer that person. So then they're gonna make this new you, and they can't compare to you, they can't handle you, and they wasn't able to handle you before, which is why they was lying to you. And even if people told you like, nah, she's no longer that person, like she's. Do we have like the Knight of Swords? I'm mistaken for the King of Swords. Like we had, like you're defending yourself, you're protecting yourself. You have this armor, this shield. You using your discernment. You cutting people up. They was like, nah. She probably doing that to you, but they won't. She won't do that to me. And it's just like, alright, you go ahead, because they gotta see it to believe it. And then once you do it to them, right? Because you realize you don't lack anything. This person wants you to be lacking stuff. They want you to be this failure, this person like they paint you off to be. Because they can't, as I said before, they can't believe it. They didn't expect it. And you end up cutting them off, and then, I won't say they get mad, but this ambush that's here is like they retaliate in some way, shape, or form. Could be more gossip, or just the gossip was the retaliation, or what you didn't expect from the beginning. And then we have slow and steady wins the race. Right? Because with the Nine of Pentacles, she worked for everything that she has, right? And even with the Hangman, you're gonna have some trials, some tribulations. You're gonna have some periods where things aren't good, and you will have to, dip into your savings. But you have some other times where money is flowing, so you can put money in your savings, you can spend money and stuff like that. Things are good, you don't really have to budget or worry anything about like that, where so like where but this homeless or this poor and stuff like that, where you wasn't really poor, you was just budgeting your money. They was telling everybody, oh, you poor, you struggling, you feeling, you nothing good is gonna come out of it, when that was never the case. And they was out here splurging and stuff like that. Now the tables is turned, and you're on a come up, or you're doing way better than they ever expected or ever imagined you would have been doing. Then we have drunk or sober, mind your business. Then we have toxic friend group. Then we have prejudice. People think they know me or know you. Then we have it is about power. Then we have loose lips sink ships. What you say might come back to bite you. Beware of unguarded talk. Watch what you say. Yeah, this gossip that they spreading was all a power play. They want people to see you in a different way or paint you in a different light. So people won't come near you, they isolate you. Didn't they have everybody turn on you? Yeah, they wanted people to turn on you. That was their intention. Then we have the Five of Swords with isolation. Yeah, so you could be all by yourself and feel like you're unworthy and stuff like that. You didn't have any friends. But my thing is, truthfully honest, if somebody can just believe a lie without actually trying to find out the truth, or especially if they know you and it doesn't sound like something that you would do, why would you want them to be in your face anyways? Why would you want them to be in your space? Right? Fake and false. And if you ask them that, right? Cat got your tongue. They have nothing to say. Because there is no problem. There's no reason. They just wanted to believe the worst. They can't accept that you are who you say you are. What they see is what they get. They can't accept that. So they will be quick to believe a lie, to paint you in this negative light. And then we have, I'm done apologizing for my big energy. Right? That's self-confidence. That's self-worth. That's the power that you have. And they don't have it. So they try to embarrass you, bring you down, belittle you, do everything that they can in the book to affect that energy. To affect that. And we have a house divided against itself cannot stand. So this toxic friend group, they don't like each other. They don't like you, but they definitely don't like each other. So, but yet they trying to work together to bring you down when they're divided. So no matter what, it's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. And then we have gathering people you know. Friends, family, exes, classmates, enemies, co-workers. It could be like people that they know don't like you. And it's just like, That's all fine, cool, and dandy. And then it's like with this rumor before, it's like when you find out the group or you realize the group of people that is doing it, you probably would like be thinking or like have a couple of people that pop in your head, and you're just like, but that doesn't make us that doesn't make sense. They don't like each other. You know the enemy of my enemy is my friend. That kind of saying. They're so dumb enough to believe that when it's just like, but that person is also your enemy because you don't like them either. And then it's just like, if push comes to shove with this Queen of Swords, and you start with this loose lip sync ships, it's shit that they probably said to you about this person before they try to be all buddy buddy and kumbaya and friends trying to take you down. If you say those shit, they started turning on each other. But then with Spirit being here, it's like you don't even gotta do all that. Spirit's gonna do all that. Be like, you really think this person is your friend? You really think they doing all this? Because like you are conspiring with a person that not so long ago was also your fucking enemy. So it's like now you not only do you know what they would have planned for you, right? You know the extent and the like what they like their intentions, right? And it's just like y'all doing this to somebody that's not worried about y'all. Y'all have your own shit that y'all need to be focusing on, but yet y'all focused on somebody else. For what? For why? Yeah, it's like, but this toxic, they have their own bills to pay, but yet they worried about you as if you're paying their bills. When you're not. Why are you worried? What you worried about I'm doing? Worry about who paying your bills. How you gonna pay your bills? That kind of thing. They concerned and they put in their nose where it doesn't concern them. And it's confusing. Mind-boggling. Then we have the Knight of Swords with all prevailing God and informational riches, protective fertility of women, making children respectful towards their parents. And then we have the Seven of Swords with God nurturing and maintaining everything, knowledge of good and bad, perceive divine anger, cure epilepsy. So with this cat got your tongue in the Seven of Swords, like the things that they trying to like trap you with, do behind the scenes, keep quiet, is coming to light with the sun being here, right? All the knowledge, all the truth's coming out, okay? Any way, shape, or form, the truth is getting to you and the coming out, you being illuminated. So you, and then with the sun coming out, and then the enlightenment being here, and then the hangman is definitely like a spiritual growth, and you're starting to see things in a new perspective, and awakening to this person's deceptive ways. Then we have the Page of Swords, God, the refuge, govern dreams and reveal mysteries hidden from mortals. What I said. But that spiritual judgment, spirit gonna get the message to you any means necessary. Let me tell you, if with the dreams being here, okay, if you sleep, they gonna talk to you in your dreams, okay, they gonna get there. And if you don't normally remember your dream, you're gonna remember this dream because it has a message. The spirit's just like, yeah, because we gotta talk to you somehow, some way, and this person is kind of seems to be interrupting. Could be a show, it could be a song, could be somebody driving by, a random stranger talking to you, giving you the message. You randomly finding something, you turn into a book, and the book telling you exactly what you need, stuff kind of like that. Then we have the Queen of Cups, God the Redeemer, redemption, serves against enemies of religion, and government chastity. So one rumor could be out, or there's lovers being here, right? And the three of wands came out as well, right? Right. So one rumor could be like this governing chastity. They could be out here saying that you hoeing around or you just sleeping around. And that's not the truth. Farthest from the truth. And it's just like, why are you worried about what my privates are doing? They're not yours. And it's just like, that really says a lot more about you. You're probably the one sleeping around that you want me to sleep around too. And it's like, I'm sorry to tell you that that's not what I'm doing. Okay? Like, then even if I was, why is that any concern of you? I'm not sleeping with you. I'm not sleeping with anybody that you know or you care about, your family member, no nothing. Why my parts concern you? What Dapper does? Me never asked you to watch my Becky. Like, why are you worried about me? Like, then we have strength, the rising God, loyalty, deliverance from those who seek to oppress, and bring in victory. Right? Well, it's about they trying to tame you, keep you stuck and stuff like that. And it's like, once you start speaking your truth and stuff like that, you tame them. They trying to come and tame you. You end up taming them. Like, nah, Sway, this is not how this is gonna go. You thought I was like the little pushover. Like, no. You took my kindness for weakness. Jokes on me. Now let me show you like how I really get down. I don't give a fuck about you. So I won't be kind to you. Leave me the fuck alone. Okay? Leave me the fuck alone. And then we have the Three of Swords with the quickly forgiving God, love and submission, cure illness, influence paternal love, like friendships and stuff like that, and give long life. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, God here, limitations. Oh, excuse me. Limitations. That is a book in the Bible, but I can't tell you what it's about right now. Okay? I forgot. I forgot what the whole book is about. That's on me. We have mental force, protect against sorrows and illness. Alright, so if this person wanted you with this mental force and stuff like that, but this guy, if they were trying to gaslight you, manipulate you and stuff like that, trying to have you confused and stuff like that, Spirit's like, nah, we're not doing that over here. We're not doing that over here. Trying to control your mind and think for you and have you think the way that they want you to think and stuff like that. The Spirit's like, nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. So you could be in PTSD and live in fear and stuff like that. Spirit's like, nah, we're not doing that. I'm gonna heal her from that. Don't worry about it. Like, and if you a guy, I don't mean to quick call you her. Like, I'm gonna heal. Like, Spirit's like, I'm gonna heal y'all. Don't worry about it. The karma, I'm gonna get them. I'm more focused on you. I'll get to them later. I don't care about them. Let them leave. I'm gonna leave them to their own devices because they already fucking up more and more and more. So just let them do. Let them be. I'm focused on you because you're my main priority. I don't give a fuck about them. I'm not here to help them. I'm here to help you. Like. And then we have the Nine of Swords, the comforting God, purification, protection from impersons. I'm pretty sure I said that wrong. And religious settlements. Right, and then we have the Ten of Cups, God, mercy, God, master of the universe, divine warrior, confront the wicked, bring victory and peace. Right? So you feel like with being in a relationship with this person is torture, something that you have to tolerate, a battle and stuff like that. And Spirit's just like, I got you, okay? Tag me in. I'll fight this battle for you, okay? You just turn it over to Jesus. Say, Jesus, take the wheel, and Jesus will take the wheel. You ever saw that Vine? It was like, Jesus, take the wheel, and the person's hand started coming. Like, he will do it, okay? Let them do it, because this person have like evil manipulative plans and gathering people, and the people might try to come in and lie and manipulate and deceive you, and Spirit just like, I got something for all. Okay? Just tag me in, let me do it, and I'll do it. Okay? Now, if you were one of those people that have nothing but trials and tribulations, and you just like take me off the warriors list, understand, boo boo. Understand. Them shits. Let me tell you. They keep playing, and Spirit gonna do something to their ass. Okay. Like, if it's nothing but lessons after lessons after lessons, this like, who keeps signing my name up to this list? Because I know I didn't. Okay, Spirit is just like, I got you. Everybody that's trying to cause nothing but conflicts, problems, tribulations, trials, keep you stuck and stuff like that, you will no longer be stuck. Everything that they wished upon you, they will have. And you will get everything that they wish for themselves. So let's say they wish a 13-figure income every month. You're gonna get that. That's kind of a lot. That's wild. Let's go. But like, you have like 13 figures as in your savings and stuff like that. That was their dream, and they wish you would get that, and then you would get like more than that because you didn't do anything. You didn't hurt nobody. You didn't have ill intentions and stuff like that. Whereas this person did. Right. So think of a question. Okay, the question you probably asking, either the information is really scattered all over the place. If you were trying to figure out what lie or gossip that they said, they could be saying like they said so many, it's all over the place and scattered. And we have get more information, you in the right direction. See what I said? The information is all over. They scattered. They didn't like. They said multiple things. It means like choose a new direction. You in the right direction, but something about this person. It's dead. I'm gonna use another. Oh, but not at the bottom of this, but it's like the true self set you free. But I'm gonna use this one. Because it's like, even if you tell the truth or face the truth, simply if you speak the truth for yourself, let's say, I don't know what they could be lying about. See, verbal abuse. They could be trying to say that you was verbally abusive when it actually was them. But it's like at some point in time, people gonna see that they was verbally abusive, or see like their actions, and see that they're abusive, right, verbally, and the things that they do. But verbal abuse is like threatening, belittling, embarrassing somebody, talking down to them and stuff like that. But the intention of oppressing you, keeping you stuck, and right, trying to tame you and stuff like that. So it's like once you start defending yourself and like with this, because the Queen of Swords is very quick with it. So like, once you start like coming back with the fire and stuff like that against their verbal abuse, cat got their tongue. They ain't got shit to say. They don't got shit to say because they try to. But this is all about power. They try to pick on people that they think or feel like is beneath them, right? That they can, they can overpower in a way. And then we have, don't hang your hat when. Wait, don't hang your hat where your head can't reach. Don't hang your hat where your hand can't reach. Right? What I just said. They tried to. Before in the past, they went after you because. I won't say you was an easy target, but let's say that before your self-esteem, your self-worth wasn't the greatest, okay? And they took advantage of that. And now that you know that, it's time for you to... Another thing, the reason why they coming at you the way that they're coming at you is because they know if you actually take the time to care for yourself and to put into your like self-worth, self-confidence, they can't compare. They won't hold a candle to you in no way, shape, or form. So they keep trying to push you down, slap you down. But then it's like the more you fight back, the powerful you become, and the more you realize they're not as strong as they try to be. Then we have a toxic, masculine, abusive, and spiteful. And then we have honeypot. It's a trap, a setup, sexual appeal. They try to seduce and blackmail you. And then we have a priestess. Simply keep suffering. Well, a priestess keep surrendering to spirit over and over again. Alright, so if you keep figuring out how you keep joining on those warrior lists, is because spirit's like, baby, we gotta your trials and your tribulation is your story. It's your testimony, so you can go help somebody else and free them as well. Your truth will help free some. It will help free you, but also help free somebody else as well. Then we have a picture is worth 1,000 words. And then we have a countdown: 10, 9, 8, 7. So things are de-escalating and decreasing. It even said with the Cancer and then Gemini, it's going backwards. That's not the direction we go in. We go forward. Then we have manifesting. There you go. And setting intentions. Then we have be careful who you let around you and your family. Hide. And then I put hide your kids, hide your wives. Let's see if there's anything else. I'm gonna do the light and shade. Then we have strangely lonely, holding on way too tight. You holding on to this person way too tight. And they did grounds for divorce. Verbal abuse. This is a toxic masculine male. Toxic groups of friends. People has turned on you. I feel like that's these two right here. Then we have drunk and or sober. Mind your business. That's 3 out of the 4. That's 75%. Like, come on now. What are we doing? What are we doing? You need the whole 100 for what? 75 is already passing. Just like at least a B or a C. Right? Do we have time to clean up? Clean up time. Then we had that earlier. Like, it's time to wrap this up. Grounds for you can leave this person, divorce him, let it go, separate. Then we have trick or treat. We're here. Right, spiritual team is here to clean the shit up. Tag them in. They're ready. Look at this angel. He is ready. Sword out and everything. He's ready to go. Raphael said tag him in. Let him cut this shit up. And Raphael is the archangel of healing and love. You think he will allow somebody to use love to abuse people? No! That's his realm. He don't want that. Tag him in. He'll shut this whole shit down. He will clear this out, heal you, get you away from this person. You can find the people that you actually need to be around, which is not this person. Then we have I am Kalini. After death comes rebirth. Right? This person wants you. Didn't I say they're trying to leave you for dead or push you on the bus? That was a whole different video. But with that completion, right? And you see somebody like in underground and in death, like you close this chapter out, or you feel like you lost a part of yourself, a part of you died, but person that you start to become, you start to like learn this new you and stuff like that. You step into that power and you defend yourself. That you're no longer allowing. You won't allow that shit again. And then we have Storm Angel, collision of belief, style, attitude, and energies. Right? You blocking those people out. You cutting them out. You're using your discernment. You're not changing for anybody anymore and stuff like that. If y'all, it's like if y'all can compromise, y'all can compromise. If y'all can't, y'all can't. And you letting bygones be bygones. And then we have Fairy of the Divine Hand, intoxication, distorted vision, overindulgence. You already have indulgence over there. They wanted you to be poor, but they were the ones that gonna end up poor in a way. Whatever faith that they was wishing for you, there's actually gonna be for them. And you continue flourishing and growing and being brilliant, I would say. And then we have the Violet Duchess with stifled, boring, and stuck. That's what they wanted your life to be. Alright, let me see. Ask another question. Let me see if there's anything else. No. I said let's see if there's anything else, and then no come out. So I'm assuming that there's nothing else for me to tell you. And then we have no need to worry. There's nothing else for me to tell you, and there's no need to worry. You know the answer. You needed more information. I already told you the information. You're in the right direction. So let's say you don't know where you're going, but you're looking for McDonald's. You're just wandering. You're wandering in the right direction, like I said before, but you might need to turn right. I don't know why that popped in my head. Not a left, but like a right. Make like still wander in that direction, but like wandered slightly this way, or whatever way feels right to you. And like, don't worry about it. The more you, like I said before, the more you get away from this person, the more lighter you will feel, and the more things will start to be illuminated to you. But yeah, that's all I'm seeing for this reading. If it's helped you, then I'm glad. Always, like I said, take care of you, take care of yourself, stay hydrated. But thank you for watching. I see you next time. Bye.